Hello, everyone. Happy Monday morning. It is October 7th, 2024. Happy Monday, Hayley.
Happy Monday, Micah. How are you today?
I am doing really well. I know that we were just talking a minute ago before we went on live about how of a busy weekend that we had, and we had a live webinar on Saturday for our AM and PM, and it was really a good training. So really enjoyed that.
Absolutely. We had Dr. Paul Hardy. So we had Dr. Hardy at our winter workshop weekend last year. And this year, we're happy to welcome him back for a full day of training. And so in the morning, he discussed solutions focused treatment for substance abuse treatment. And in the afternoon, he talked about children, adolescents, and families and working with children, adolescents, and families with substance abuse. And what I really appreciate about that angle is he didn't just focus on adolescents and kiddos, but he also talked about the dynamics of parents helping their adult children as well. And so a lot of great information. He got some really great feedback. He got a solid 10 out of 10 for presentation style and content, which, I didn't think he'd do a bad job by any means. So a lot of great feedback, and that one will be up to view here in the next couple of weeks too. And so if you missed out on Saturday, you did not miss out on a great training. We'll have that up soon.
Great. And we have some more coming up as well. So coming up in November and then December, we have our winter webinar weekend, which is coming up the first week of December. So what do we have planned coming up for November and December?
Yes, so on November 2nd, so Saturday, November 2nd, so that's about 3.5 weeks away, and we'll be welcoming Dr. Julie Colzet. So Dr. Julie Colzet is a clinical psychologist out of New York, and her specialty is working with sleep disorders, and she'll be doing a 3-hour presentation on cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia. And in the afternoon, very happy to welcome back Tiffany Dilworth. Tiffany is one of my favorite presenters personally. She's a delight to work with and a great presenter, but she'll be talking about working with immigrant folks experiencing grief of different kinds. And so we're ready for that Saturday afternoon. And then, of course, we have our winter workshop weekend. That'll be 18 hours of continuing education training over a 3-day period. We'll have opportunities for substance abuse treatment, for ethics, for supervision. And so if you are an LCSW or an LMFT and you need to get those last minute CEUs, we got lots of opportunity for you. But also, if you're an LADC or an LPC and you just want to get a head start on those trainings, please come join us because you all are welcome too. I think it's going to be a great 3 days. I'm really excited to welcome back Dr. Pilecki for psilocybin assisted treatment. I'm really happy to welcome Dr. Alan Barsky. Dr. Alan Barsky is a clinical social worker and a lawyer from Florida who will be talking about what to do if we clinicians are called to court. That'll be an ethics training. And we have lots more. And you can find all of our trainings on the counselinginstitute.org, or you can send me an email, hello@edmondcounseling.com, and I'm happy to share any more information. But lots of opportunities coming up. Please join us. It'll be fun.
Yeah, we'd love to see you guys there. And then also, save the date for our Summer Super Summit. So that is set for May 15th and 16th. And so you can go ahead and get an early bird rate now and go ahead and sign up for that. So if you're LPC, LMFT, LADC, LCSW, we have you covered. So for the LADCs, we have the drug and alcohol specific trainings that are available either on demand, that are available through live webinar that we have coming up, as these ones that Hayley's already talked about, or if you want to come to the Summer Super Summit, we will have them there as well. So we're here to meet all of your training needs, whether you prefer in person, whether you prefer live webinar, or whether you prefer the on demand. We are here for you.
Whether you prefer to have to go somewhere, you have to put on shoes, we got you. Or if you just want to stay home in your comfy pants, we've got you.
That's right. That's right. So, Hayley, what's going on in the world of mental health?
So a couple of updates this morning, one of them locally. So Duncan Middle School has started what they call a mental health sanctuary for their teachers and staff. And so this mental health sanctuary is different than their teacher's lounge. The teacher's lounge is where folks can go to, talk to other teachers, to make copies, to get resources, all that jazz. The mental health sanctuary is a separate room that the school has put in to help teachers to decompress and to reduce the rates of burnout. And so in this room, they have snacks, they have protein bars, they have massage chairs. It is a quiet room where folks can go just to rest and unwind. And so it's made available for teachers all day long, with some teachers going in the morning, some going in the afternoon. But they have started that program just to see how it goes. to hopefully help with teachers' mental health and well-being. Because as we know, teachers right now are overwhelmed. Teachers are burning out at a high rate. Oklahoma has, I think that this year has one of the highest rates of emergency certified teachers. And so we're really having a challenging time keeping teachers in the profession. And so this is a way for them to, of course, keep teachers in the profession, but also take care of their mental health and their well-being as well. And so I'm really interested to see how that pilot program goes.
Yeah, me too. And I know that we look for news events kind of separately, so we don't talk about what we found before. But this is the one that I have found as well. Was this
Was
one
it?
at Duncan Middle School? Yeah, and so it is really good that they are having this mental health sanctuary for their teachers to be able to have a place that they can go and decompress. So yeah, I hope it goes well for them. And then maybe some other schools may, if they don't already have something like that, look at incorporating something like that for their teachers to be able to have that safe space.
Right. We need to take care of our teachers because they take such good care of us.
Yes, absolutely. Hayley, what else is going on? You have some national news?
I do. So this actually comes from the American Journal of Psychiatry. And so it was a recent journal article that looked at the effects of amphetamine ADHD medication might have on mental health. And what the study found was that it wasn't just that amphetamine ADHD medicine had an effect on mental health, but actually what they found was that higher doses of amphetamine medication increased risk for developing mania and mania and schizophrenia symptoms.
Mm.
And so what they found was that higher doses of Adderall and Vyvanse, if they're at the highest dose, folks had a 5.3 times more likely to develop psychosis. If they're at the median dose of Vyvanse or Adderall, they had a 3.5 times more likely chance of developing psychosis or mania. And so what they found was that there was no increased risk in non-amphetamines such as Ritalin, but that these amphetamine medications did significantly increase someone's risk of developing those symptoms. And so really the big takeaway was, if you have a client with ADHD and maybe they have a family history of bipolar disorder or they have a family history of schizophrenia, to make sure that, they are aware that this might be a potential side effect. Not necessarily that can cause it, but it can increase that risk significantly.
Mm. That's interesting. Yeah, thank you for finding that. I really appreciate it. And I know it can be really difficult with parents and trying to navigate, medications for their kiddos. And, I know kind of a concern that had been around for a while was if my kid who has ADHD symptoms, if they take medication for it, like an amphetamine, are they going to be more likely to be drug abusers as they get older? And so the research on that shows that they're not. They're actually less likely to abuse drugs if their ADHD is treated. And so this is just more information that parents can have as they try to make those decisions.
Absolutely. And something interesting too from that article was I found that ADHD medicine prescriptions rose 30% between the years of 2018 and 2022 among ages 20 to 39. And so we're actually seeing a huge increase in ADHD diagnoses and medication prescriptions for adults. So I think that, really prior to that, at least from what I saw in my clinical experience and what I understood, ADHD was a diagnosis that was really applied to kiddos. I didn't really see a lot of new diagnoses for adults, but really in the last 5 to 7 years, there has been a greater understanding and how ADHD can manifest. And it seems like more people are also seeking out those assessments too as an adult. It's now more widely, I think, as mental health professionals we knew that ADHD can manifest as an adult, but I think that even outside of mental health, just like in the general population, there's this understanding that, ADHD is not something that just goes away at age 18, but it's something that can affect somebody throughout their lifespan, which is fascinating.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So, Hayley, do we have a winner for this week's drawing?
We do. Drum roll, please. Our winner this week is Lily Boone. Congratulations, Lily.
Congratulations, Lily. You have won a Starbucks gift card. We hope you enjoy getting your pumpkin spice or whatever other drink that you like to have. Thank you so much, Lily. So how can people be like Lily, Hayley?
So people can be like Lily by doing one or all three of three things. They can like this post, they can share this post, or they can comment. Every time you do one of those three things, not only do you get another chance to win next week's drawing, but you also help us grow. You help us to feed the algorithm to make sure we're seen by others. And so, if you want to be like Lily and answer this week's question is, what is your favorite Halloween movie or TV show? Micah, I'm going to ask you first. What's your favorite Halloween movie or TV show?
I don't know. I don't really like scary movies, Haley. So what is a favorite Halloween movie or TV show? I truthfully, I don't know if I have one. I do want to see what is it out? Quiet, what is it? Not quiet, Quiet Place. Quiet Place. I want to see that one that's out right now. Mm-hmm. And I may want to see what was the one with the whole like vampires and werewolves and the kids and
I'm not sure.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh,
I think that Twilight is all.
Twilight. Yeah, I might want to see Twilight because I've never seen the Twilight series or anything like that.
Micah, you're in for a ride.
Yeah. So I might want to do something like that. So then maybe that's what I'll do is watch the Twilight series. How's that?
I think that's a good, and let me know your thoughts afterwards. I have many questions about what your thoughts about Twilight.
Oh yeah, the new Salem's Lot is out, I think on HBO Max, and my wife Trinity, she's been wanting to see that. And I was like, you may be having to watch that by yourself. I don't know if I'll be into that.
Understandable.
All right, so Haley, how about you? Favorite Halloween movie, TV show?
Well, so I'm also not a scary movie person. My spouse definitely is, so I've heard a lot about scary movies, but there is one TV show that I like, and it's The Haunting of Hill House. And my sister is coming over this weekend, and we're going to show her that for the first time. It's a spooky ghost story based off of Shirley Jackson novel from the early 1950s. And so I really like that movie. Delton really or that TV show, and Delton does too. And so we're really excited to show my sister.
Oh, nice. That sounds good. So yeah, if you let us know what's your favorite Halloween movie or TV show, what you're looking forward to seeing this season, put that in the comments. And as Haley already said, if you like and share, you'll be entered into the drawing. And anytime that you tell a colleague about us, or you attend an on-demand webinar, a live webinar, or come see us in person for training, anytime that you do any of those things, you're helping to promote our mission, providing quality continuing education for mental health professionals. And we want to thank you guys so much for that.
Yes, thank you so much. And also, side note, scary, Halloween doesn't have to be scary. If your favorite is Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, then that's okay too.
Sounds good. All right, everybody have a good week, and we'll see you next Monday.
I'll see you next Monday. Take care.
Bye, everyone.